Right, time to try a more competitive-ish version. We'll run it as is, right, because I think we pruned it and everything. Yeah, it's all good to go. See how it does, and then we'll just make tweaks. Actually, I need the tech link. See how this fares. Should probably clean up, delete these two versions. Yeah, as long as they're named differently enough, we'll be fine. So rather than just going all in on the combo, we're actually trying to play something similar to like Ninja, right? Smallish chains of attacks, and then hopefully build into a final act to finish the job. Exude Confidence is one of our good resource spenders, so even just Exude Confidence into a final act could be, you know, decent enough. Get a little bit of draw off. Otherwise, oh, never mind, we're against Victor straight away. So do we want to go first or second? I think we still just want to go first, even though we don't have anything to set up on the board. What's nice to hold in our hand, we can grab a Minnowism, and then just do a small final act, that way it's in the graveyard. Don't know how worthwhile it is giving them stuff to do though. Right, so Belittle would be 3. Final act would probably be 1, because I pitched the Res Reflex plus the Minnowism I grab. Right, it's an okay-ish start. I never know how aggressive you want to go turn 1. And take the Minnowism red to buff it. At least we have a final act in the graveyard to encore. I think that setup makes it worth-ish while. Is there anything else we could throw in there? We just swing instead? I think we want to play Minnowism. 6 is not bad. I can't help but feel it'd be more impactful on the next turn. Fine, we can stash the Encore and then we actually have stuff to block with as well. So even if we're just Minnowism into performance bonus this turn. Depends if they just do setup. Because give and take's also a good one. Spinal Crush. Can't gain go again. I think we just block for 6. And then try to get the gold. No, they don't like what they're doing. They just want to play Spinal Crush. Seismic Surge is at the start of your turn, right? So it'd still be fine? Is it because they don't want to pitch the Rouse the Ancients? Or they don't quite meet the cost in their hand? Want to play Rouse the Ancients? I they have a Thunderquake, and they have Spinal Crush. Gains go again, but I guess swinging is their best bet, right? Show me the other one. Yeah, Thunderquake must have been blue. Right, that's the only way they could get in the swing. So we can block with Balance of Justice. That's an easy one. Take 5, and then try to go for a bigger turn on the return. Right? I need 1 resource, so I have to pitch the final act. So I think, yeah, we just block with 2. That might be a little bit greedy. Hey, member online, Lucas? Membro online. I'm just gonna say Lucas. Yeah, and then hammer off Thunderquake. So have a hit effect. When this hits, clash with them. If they win, if you win, destroy. Otherwise, -1. So we can't fully block it unless I ditch the Tunic. Is it worth ditching the Tunic? Or we could also just do give and take into swing, right? If we pitch the performance bonus. I don't know, probably shouldn't ditch the Tunic. But we need to stop some damage, and the effect we don't really want. We'd love for them to give us a Quicken token. Okay, so Minnowism, give and take, pitch performance bonus, and then we could just, no, 1 resource off. Still, 6. We could set up with a final act. Defend by an action card. You can join any card, or with less damage. The top. So I guess using a Belittle to search for a blue Minnowism would be better since we have the Encore set up. The clashing is kind of bad. And I can find a final act now and put in my arsenal. And we just have to hope we survive this turn. Because this is a decent setup. Use 1 Belittle to float resources. Is give and take on hit. Then by an action card, you may put an action card cost less from your graveyard on top of your deck. But what did I grab? I grabbed the little red, right? So why is it a give and take? That's interesting. Okay, can't go again, so that is really bad for us. It just ruins our whole chain. It's only gonna be 5, which is annoying. Guardians is such a bad matchup. Because of all the denial. Do we do something that shuffle? Encore doesn't shuffle. Or is it because the clash? The clash must have removed the card, right? Because it resolves straight away? Yeah, okay. That makes a little bit more sense. Hey, Fish and Blood. As long as we don't get shut down, we can go for it. Debilitates. -2, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We can work around a -2. Swing? No, end of turn. Come on. Well, there's an attack at least. Hold on to the Exude, get rid of the Inline Strike. Hoping for blues for the cash in. So, 1 cost or 0 costs. We have to go again off Art of War. So Exude's probably better. Yeah. Now we can play the Belittle, but we don't have the trigger for it. We pitch everything into cash in, but it's not quite good. Can't float resources, can't even really pop that to confidence. We can only use it to pitch stack too. We could float 1 off of it. No, we'd have to float 2. I think we just drew bad, unfortunately. And just hold. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. I don't feel like we're lasting another turn. Do I pump it? It'd only be +2, so I'd have to pump it twice, which we can't do. Thanks for the vote of confidence. But yeah, I know it too. Guardian's just... Oh, the turn I want to go for it, they had Spinal Crush. So I could either take the damage, not go for it, or not take the damage and still not go for it. I feel like we need just slightly more blues. Or gold too. Two, 2, 6. So it's exact even if we block. Alright, let's look at the deck. The chances of us drawing them, though, is the issue. That would help smooth things over. Also should maybe try and get cash out in. Sink below. Sink below is only beneficial if we draw it in the right order. But then the same can be said for cash out. We only played one game. Should give it a little bit more of a testing. Also chucking Ripple away. Yeah, but it doesn't work with Res Reflex. Against dash. Alright. Hold dash, it is? Yeah. Can still pretty much burst us down. One item goes a long way in Blitz. See, in this scenario, I feel like Class Constructed should amp up the ability as well. Klloo Pounder. But maybe 2 items would be busted. So our hand is trash. We can money where your mouth is swing, but that doesn't really help us either. What do we even stash? The Encore, I guess? Actually, the Outer Wall was probably the better one to stash. Should have gone second so that we could cycle our hand. That was actually probably the better play. Is it the attack gains too, or is it to do with the pistol? I can never remember. I can't really see right now. It's the attack. Okay. Ooh. We just Art of War and try, I guess? To get something useful. Take like the buff. And try to get money where your mouth is off. I'd rather have the resources and play into Razor Reflex. The draw 2, get rid of the performance bonus, hope we get an attack, and I guess buff. We're just going for 1-ish attack. Well, now we're going for 2. But Blittle's fine. I want the blue or the red? Blue, because we have Razor Reflex. Except I'm not pitching it. I am, because I will trigger Razor Reflex. I guess we swing instead and hold the final act. Since our pitch stack isn't high enough. Now we can play the Razor. Why are they... They plan to just burst us down, I guess. Eight damage straight away. Very curious to see what they have. This is just a huge hitting dash. It just what's Klloo Pounders. They're not cranking for pistol shots, interestingly. I think we'll survive with a little bit of HP, from looks of it. No. Survive by 1, but then they can still do nothing because they have no resources. Right, they already... No, they still cost to use the Klloo pistol. No, I misread it. That was my bad, but we can still defend. Okay, pop the tunic. Play cash in, opt, and hope for a dream. Lets us find minimalism, but we have to keep the performance bonus. No, because we have to pitch the performance bonus into it. I think we need something better. Wage gold blue. It is not really a something better. Problem is, we're not really short on resources, we're short on cards. That's the big issue right now. Could have fully blocked it actually, but they'd still play something else afterwards. I think we tweak this a little bit. Make it a little bit more combo-y. What else? I'm thinking prevention, because I do like prevention. Where is it? Intervention. It actually saved me more times than I've realized. At least something to put on board. Or you do energy pots. Eh. We've got more gold, donate draw, instead of trying to trigger balance of justice. And we're just going to get beaten down by Brute. And we have the sink blow. For 3. 3 is a bad roll, right? No, it's still... No, it's just the action point to pay for it. I think they're just setting up. It's annoying because we'd want to get rid of sink blow. Yes, thank you. Minnowism. It's alright. Still basically just going for draw straight away. Alright, Mage Master. Hits Minnowism. Hold the Wage Gold for an attack. Amulet Intervention. Don't know how much I want to overextend in the drawing. Double Wage Gold. Doesn't work with Razor Reflex though. One Art of War. All we want. It's 4 cards we can draw into. Belittle's alright. We can't trigger it though. At least we can belittle, raise reflex. Wage gold? No, we can belittle wage gold. They're taking damage because again they're just trying to hit back. Two, 1, 5. So they can block with gear, so we're not going to wage gold. Attacks first, minimalism, amulet. Was it half? So they gain 1. Savage Feast. I mean, we're not really doing much anyway. So it's better to just block before we get intimidated. The only problem with this playstyle that I have is this. It doesn't make me want to play Melody. If I wanted to play this playstyle, then I'd kind of rather just play Ninja, or even, you know, do something really aggressive with Brute. Nothing we can do. Actually, I should have pitched the iron to swing. Air of the Reds. Focus more onto Final Act. It belittles into minimalism. Tempted to get rid of the yellow as well. I mean, leave the charge is basically the same use as raise reflex unless we take it for a higher buff. Meeps is a bit better. Would love to get even bigger than that to work. I guess just a better money where your mouth is to actually try and get the gold off performance bonus, for instance. What are my most costly cards? Wage gold is. It doesn't fit with the little. Right there in the maybes. We get rid of the amulet still. Leave the charge. Really tempted to try and get remembrance to work. I guess we chuck back in the wage gold. While it's going, where's the combo version? Remembrance in this version could be interesting. I did put one in. I want two though. Think that, and then if we're not going first, swap out Knick-Knack, Brick-Brack for Whispers in this version. Because the other impactful thing is putting drawback in your deck through Remembrance then gives you better odds of continuing anything. So it could lead to a very crazy chain. Could be also cool to show off. Perfect chain into perfect damage. A tome. Draw two more. Still be able to cash out. I mean, so far, the sequence we've had would have been perfect on this mock one. Move that. Go. Private single player. Oh, there we go. No, that's practice. That was wrong. Amulets. And cash out. Going for it next turn, so Tunic won't be up. Get 4 silver. Sash the Art of War. We get someone? Resists. All weird. I think he doesn't like me being in another game. Base tank whatever damage we take here. I've wasted my good draw now on the bot. We get an Art of War. It's time snap potion. Draw 2, go again. And we could lead the charge instead of using Mage Master. We'll use Mage Master. Now, since we have 5, I'm more tempted to just shuffle at this point before we start sifting through the deck. Because every time we sift through the deck with silver, we're bettering our odds, so it's better to do the Hope Merchant Sword first. At least that's the sentiment I have. Yeah, so then we can cash in. Float 2. Start going through the silver. There's a cash out, so we could actually Knick-Knack, Brick-a-Brack. Spend this. No, it's 2 silver per thing, so it's not worthwhile. You hemorrhage silver. So I would kind of like to get rid of it. But you can't. Best we can do is burn it now. And then draw straight into the other one. The only issue here is we haven't found the second final act. So the best we could do is gripple away into a final act. I mean, it's still a decent final act. Yeah, 19. There are 2 Knick-Knacks. Definitely feels bad. and then take out Knick-Knack and Sighing Stake for Whispers. Alright, well, we look for a play. I'm gonna get a drink. Still not. That's unfortunate. Is it... No. Yeah, there are people playing Blitz. I don't like joining people's games as Melody, because obviously Melody's a very jokey-ish hero. But I can also understand people avoiding for the same reason. You think I bugged it? Is that why? Did I accidentally have it set to private? I guess so. Oh no, that's you. You're Cheyenne. Alright, we'll see. I mean, we can have a Cheyenne off if you want. Are you playing the proper version? With Good Time Kaparu? Or Sellsword? I think you're playing Sellsword. Oh. Okay. You've thrown me for a loop. What are you playing? Just big Shiner? You have access to, I think, 2 Lessons in Lava, and you have one other to deal double damage. Or deal damage equal to the damage you've dealt. Still, the burn's nice. So we just tome to see where your mouth is. You're laying it through. Makes me want to hold Razor Reflex. Although you could have Sink Below, thinking about it. I'm just going to push damage anyway. Because we still want to empty our hand because we want to look for combos. Yeah. And then collapsing trap. It's fine. I think gold does you much good. Yeah, and aside from the usual just draw. The question is, what tax do you run? Command and Conquer, we have nothing in the arsenal. We can just sink below it. Problem is, I like my hand. Except for the red. So we sink below, I guess, money where your mouth is and hope for a blue to pitch wage gold. And then stash the cash in. Alright, defense reaction can't be played. Little doesn't really help us. I doesn't help us either. Don't want either of them. Yes, against Command and Conquer, the right thing to do would have been ditch both money where your mouth is and wage gold. Stash the cash in and go for it next turn. Just ditch the sink below. We didn't really draw much anyway. Give and take. Don't defend, don't get anything back. The second give and take. We'll take the 3 again. We're basically trying to go for it this turn. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. And then it dies off. Yay! Final act for 6. We're close to the second one. Not that we had any way to join them together. But wage gold for 7. Think below and final act. You can't pummel. You can't Goliath Gauntlet now. Doing the performance bonus first. See if we get the gold. And then we might be able to salvage the draw. Probably better just to swing then. Problem is I want to cash it out. You have to cash out first. I won't be able to float. Oh, that was the wrong thing. I won't be able to float enough resources. If I try and draw off one card and then look to say encore. Although, look at that. I would have drew into encore. I only had one resource for it. Well, actually, I would have got shut down here. You just take buff? You did. We have to ditch our whole hand. Well, keep the encore, I suppose. We can't play Tome anyway. So ditch money and Tome. See if we can draw. So far, so good. And it gets shut down. This is a better final act. Yeah, gold and silver are definitely the main things you need. Finally, the Art of War. Definitely don't think we can block whatever you've got. They're gonna shut me down for a turn. Interesting. Add a pummel. You just not have any attack, I guess. There's nothing. Well, I guess the performance bonus I could have played. Now we draw into our 2 Art of Wars. So we could get a turn, Art of War into that performance bonus. Draw, and we're hoping for the other encore if I haven't used it already. No. Yes, and then hoping for the other encore. Looking for a bit of draw. Interesting. I mean, the crazy thing is, this whole melody draw engine technically works in any hero. So there's probably better combos you could try and find and fish out with it. You did pick Go again. I have to sync all 3 cards. But then I'm at your mercy. We'll see what your other attack is. Or are you just gonna swing me to death? It does make me curious to think who else the draw could work in, right? Because this is very close to your Cheyenne deck, your Melody deck. You've just given it proper attacks, basically. We tried Smash Hit. It was not a Smash Hit. I'm going to go back to chasing the combo, I think. That or playing Cheyenne. What are our Cheyenne decks? It's been a while for me. We have Cell Sword Cheyenne. Eh. Suppose we could put the draw engines in this and see how it fares. Right, because we're basically just looking to raise an army. Then we actually have a proper one. A big Cheyenne. But I think would fare a lot better. Not at all. Alright, we can do that. A little bit of draw off the bat. Try and ditch the Nazi surprise and belittle. What if you're back yet, Fish? Good game, if you are. Interesting seeing your Cheyenne take. Ooh, no items yet. I don't know you got one, good. -1 is annoying. Still should probably ditch the belittle, since we're drawing it back anyway. Oh, things have slowed down. Don't want to spam it. We'll do one more. And wait. Nope, it's dead. Come on. There we go. We can tome. And regret our choices. Yeah, I'd love to remembrance back the 2 cards. Problem is, I just don't have the resources for cash in. Yes, we have to cash in. I also want the... Well, actually, I can Art of War first, but I still have to get rid of the remembrance. At least all we have to do is find blue. Like that. Cash in first. Pitch the blue. Tome and pick a card. I guarantee we can draw and stack. We'll bottom pick a card, but we'll take the tome. Starting stake. That was a mistake. We're hemorrhaging cards, and that's not good. Really want a blue there to float resources. We'll get rid of the Hope Merchant's Hood, because at this point we can't really cycle. To an Art of War. That killed it. It's right there, right then. Yes, it's the baby final act, and then we're hoping for something. Definitely take the blues first. I think if I'm running Remembrance, I need to cut out Starting Stake and Knick-Knack Brick-Brack, because they just eat into the cost basis. Now we have Final Axe up for Encore. It's whether or not they can do 20 damage to us straight away. The Prevent 4 is definitely bad, though. Hadron Collider, just extra damage. Probably going to crank it again. We're still pretty high on HP. Depends what their attack is. This is doing 10. So that puts us to 6. They have to shoot 3 times. But I have the option to block the shots. As long as we only have to lose 1 card, I think we should be fine-ish. That's bad, though. I'm guessing they were searching for a blue. Okay, they didn't have it. Our turn. Ooh. Do I cash in off the silver or do I keep looking? As long as I draw a blue, I can still cash in off the tome. This is better. Yeah, because we didn't draw in to lead the charge. Play the amulet intervention then. I don't know if it'll help us, but we'll see. 13. Probably just going to try and beat us down. So you just need one more point. They have reactions? Interesting. Oh, right, they had the ward. So they didn't actually have to sack the Klloo. There's our lead the charges. They're shooting for 3 at a time. What are we even doing in my turn? Am I just playing the talisman? Or trying to play belittle? That allows us to use the amulet against the pistol shot. Ah, the boom grenade's bad though. But they're both attack actions, yeah. The crank is actually the bad point. We can use an amulet intervention on one pistol shot. Double block on the other one, but then we've got nothing for the third. They're still attacking anyway. It was a close game though. But yeah, nothing I can do against the pistol. It really should have made an adult data doll for bright lights. It's the only hero that they actually have done something with the draw and actually feels, you know, balanced around. But I don't know how it'd fare in Classic Constructed with only 3 cards. The pistol's just not enough damage. Yeah, imagine the crazy board you could get to. with 40. Get rid of that. I do really like starting with Knick-Knack Bric-a-Brac, but we'll get rid of it. No, we'll put the minimalism back so I can use Belittle. Yeah. I just have to remember to actually attack with Belittle. Still reckon the easiest thing they could have done is, you want to play Fast Constructed, just double your HP. Done. All we ever have to print is young heroes. If we want to, age them up, we can print that. Done. And everything would have been viable from the get-go. Blue attacks and items, pistol shot, like 12 damage every turn. Would be insane. It actually probably performed pretty well. Being on the return, as long as you can put the aggression up straight away with the pistol. If you, you have the 40 HP to sink damage anyway. You'd probably end up out-tempoing. Now, all we need to do is not get shut down. If we get shut down, sad times. Just has to be goddamn Spinal Crush. It's fine, we can get another chance. Soak the damage, put out the amulets, and hope that next turn's not a Spinal Crush. I suppose we could also just try and go for one final act. We did not draw into a proper attack for Art of War, though. So that's an issue. Thunderquake is just straight up damage. We're good with that. The question is, do I hope Merchant's Hood? And what do I get rid of? Or, so I can either gamble, use pick a card, hope for a silver to start the chain, find an attack action, play Art of War, or cycle them. Or Art of War the final act, and hope to find the other one. Yeah, you're right, I should have, on the previous turn, to play the eye. Feels bad only doing 2 cards. Don't give me an attack. Cash in does work, actually. Use the tunic so we stay neutral and can't draw. We don't want either of them. Well, I guess we have to. We have to get rid of the final act. It's the only way we can extend this. Yeah, all the amulets have go again. Putting minimalism in seems to have robbed me. Need slightly more attacks, apparently, to smooth out the draw. Alright, show me a big turn. Oh look, there's cash out. And technically we can. Oh, we'll just give it to him. We wouldn't have really come back anyway. Okay. Stick wage gold back in. So one of the reasons I don't like Little in this going straight for the combo is it eats the Art of War. So it can create bad timing. Plus we don't really have that many cards, right? 2, 4, 6. Well, I guess 6 out of the deck's not bad. But we definitely need more attacks. Right, now what? 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 out of 40 cards for the Art of War. One and 5. That's kind of alright. Just make sure to hold on to one. Problem is, I want a good chunk of amulets and stuff to start the game with. And all you do if we go second, swap out some amulets for some other cards. Alright, Riptide can also shut us down. If I wasn't trying to absolutely draw through the entire deck, because usually first Art of War I pick go again, second Art of War I pick +1. But it's +1 all attacks for the turn, right? So it does make it more impactful. Do I burn the Remembrance? It does make it more impactful in your style of deck, like a wider deck. Kind of tempted to keep the Remembrance. I don't want to stash the wage gold anyway, so yeah, keep the Remembrance. Budget Riptide? We have garbage, so we're trying to survive one turn and just play pick a card. Humble. This is a weird Riptide to me. The card is +6, so it's 12. I mean, Humble doesn't really matter. No, it's only 9. What? Nimblism. Alright, Nimblism doesn't trigger. Yeah, I think we just pick a card. It sucks that we just ate 3 attacks, though. Again, that brings Art of War right down. And they are tokens as well. Go on, give me some silver. At least we'll have Tunic up next turn as well. Scar for a Scar. So they're arrowless Riptide, I guess. Interesting. Pitfall. First attack will go again the next time. An attack action can't hit turn, don't trigger its effect. We don't have attack action, so it's fine. So none of this worries us. We got 1 silver, so that's a start. Scar for a Scar doesn't trigger either, and that's their only attack. So it's just a strong Scar for a Scar. And they have no arrows. So we're fine. This is like Toothless Riptide. There's absolutely no arrow pressure. We just keep our hand and we go for the combo. And we just hope they don't draw into Buzzsaw. Buzzsaw's the negate damage. And this arrow comp. They're just saving everything for it. Gimmicky like us. We'd probably draw first. See what we end up getting. Before we commit to a -1. They have an instant. What could they run? Right? Because it's not their... No, it's their bow trigger. Yeah, and their hood trigger. Buzzsaw Ruins, yeah. And cash out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the Hope Merchant Sword, keep the Mage Master Boots for Tome. There's a decent chance we can get it off this time. But then it seems like there's a decent chance that they also have K. We did do stuff on previous turns, so I do think they have the equipment triggers turned off. So yeah. It could be Rain Razor. The +1 to all arrows, which again is still only for Endless Arrow. Alright, we have Remembrance, so I could grab back attacks if need be, or draw. Kinda like to just get back draw with it. We can get any of our draw. Yeah, I should have held both attacks. The Art of War, actually. Hero pick card, we're not gonna play it. Come on. There we go, there's something. Mage Master. Dome. Spirit of Wage Gold. Doesn't really matter about which attack. Cash in, then Art of War? No, Art of War, then cash in. And then we can Remembrance. Oh, looks like we might actually get it off. There's the other Art of War. So we could ditch the tome. Putting them back in my deck matter yet. Tome is no good because we'd have to find Lead the Charge. We want a Art of War. Then we're only floating 1 resource. And we're going down to 2 cards. So it's probably better just to silver. Grab the Gorgarian Tome, I suppose. Because then it's more in our favor. I think we Remembrance. Nasty Surprise is an attack, yeah. But then I'm down one card. Gorgarian Tome. I don't think we have the resources to play Percussion, so I think I'm just putting back the Gorgarian Tome. To try and stack it in our favor. And we use silver till we bust, then Hope Merchant's Hood. Because we don't have Encore or Final Act now. Gorgarian Tome for a +1. We're just trying to get our odds as high as possible so that we can Hope Merchant's Hood into the combo. Because we already have the Go Again set up. To say like this, it's a bust. So I could Art of War, burn the Tome, and then last ditch effort, Hope Merchant's Hood. And then we have the... No, but see, at 2 cards, we can't do the combo either. Because we won't have something to pitch into Final Act. If Tome was blue, and we could float 2 resources of Art of War, we'd be fine. The question is, do we just look for a blue, hope for 2, or do we cycle 3? There we go. See? Pays off to gamble sometimes. Okay, so we Final Act, Talisman, Encore, Final Act. Done. The 19 and 19, so 38. They do have the traps. But neither one is impactful. How much life are we on? We're not on 2, right? We're not on 2. Please say we're not on 2. We're not on 2, good. Yeah, and here the effects don't matter. That's just about the block. It's -2. That's fine as well. Because what are you going to do against the second one? You're going all in. Yeah. You spent your hand. And you get Encored away. Finally pulled it off. Yes, look at that. Only overkill for 2. Huge chain too. But yeah, that's the crux of the deck. We did everything we possibly could to make our odds as high as possible, and it still came down to a 3 and 17 or something with the Hope Merchant's Hood to get exactly 2 cards. And yeah, if they had Buzzsaw, there's one that disables buffs and one that disables Go Again. So either of those traps. But otherwise, it's a good showing, right? Because they're probably one of the most offensive heroes. Cool. Now the goal is triple Final Act. I mean, we are somewhat set up for it. Right, you got 2 Art of Wars, you got Leader Charge for action points. Time Snap Potions if we can open with them. One day we'll get 3 Final Acts off. And actually win. Because we did get 3 Final Acts off earlier in the week. They did not do enough damage, unfortunately. But look at that. What's the cost of components? I wonder actually, they must count the maybes, don't they? Alright. Let's see if we can do it again though. And I finally have a match I can pull out and post. Did you want to game fish? I mean, either way, this won't take long. Win or lose. And this time we'll swing with the eye. Oh, there's cash out. What I need is like a add-on, just to put like a -1 here. Since we've opted one. And also odds. That'd be cool. Calculate the odds of pulling it off. We can pay the one. We're not going to get a full hand, though, to go into the combo. So as long as they don't shut us down too badly, we'll be fine. Because we have everything set up. Beginning of the next end phase, that's fine. We don't care about that. Okay. It's just going to be a huge chilling ice vein. It's doing 11, and we discard unless we pay 1. Is there anything else I can do with the resources? I could play Art of War straight away. We don't get the pitch, but I guess that's kind of better. Though we don't get to go again, so that's actually worse. Yeah, no, I'd rather play it on my next turn. Because we can always recoup cards with cash in. Which I think we have to do. Tunic's not up. Always hold on to the hood. It's 2 silver down though. We have to. Actually, that one card really eats into it. Maybe I should have Art of War straight away. Where's the other cash out? Draw 2, go again. Only going to be a small final act, even if we do find it. I think Gorgarian Tome will eat it, yeah. But I should have used that first. There's the encore. There's the final act. Alright, we're good. Problem is, it's so tiny. Unless we get other draw engines. We could pick a card, or I could cycle and hope that we get cash out. No, cash out doesn't work because we'd have to pitch away one of them. The only option is, yeah, pick a card and hope we get silver. It's the prettiest. We got one. Remembrance. Would have been good. That screws us, because now we don't have the resources. We needed a blue. Damn. Would have only been pushing for 22. I'm out of water. Why do I keep trying to drink it? That doesn't really matter. We got draw straight away. I don't think we survived. Actually, I could have used Ripple Away to stop the frostbite. Another frostbite token. Well, a lot of frostbite tokens actually. I guess we're just trying to block. But it has dominate anyway. This is another one where there's way too much going on for my brain. I should have blocked. Or I should have used Ripple Away. But then also wouldn't have helped us with anything next turn. Anything we can do to optimize the deck more. There are some good potions that we could run. It's interesting. Frostbite. Well, I guess Blitz is not slow enough for Frostbite to have like a lingering impact. But could you like mix Frostbite Lexi in with the other, what were they? Frailty, Blood Rot, Inertia? Do you even want to? Yeah. I don't play Ranger. I need not worry. Did you want another game, Fish, before I just random? As well ask. Well, I will take that as a yes. Question is, which deck? We'll keep combo heavy. Yeah, against the mirror. Who's going first? You're going first. See, so in this scenario, I don't want so much clutter. Right, because I can't block with them. Maybe can the remembrances? And the time snaps. Go away. Well, we got the cash out to start off. It's alright. And so-so. We can burn the remembrance and we can block with Bleed the Charge. Ooh, and you're giving me draw. Another amulet. Serious meeps. Problem is now I have to overblock. Ditch the encore. Well, I could remembrance back the encore, so that's not so bad. Yeah, so I can draw new cards. You have to wait for the chain link to resolve, right? The whole chain to resolve. Yeah. Glad I didn't pop remembrance early. Definitely want the encore back. Got to stack the deck in my favor. It's the best way to do this. Oh, look at that. Good setup, too. Talisman. Talisman. Cash out first, in case you do something. I don't think you will. If we're going for it next turn, Tunic won't be up. And we don't need a weapon. No? Alright, pick a card. Let's see what you got. Are you going for the combo? You have Art of War, but that's it. Give me one. Give me at least one. Ah, damn it. I was going to pick down but not out as my other card, so either way, we wouldn't have got that. That's not bad hand, though. Anything we want to cycle back yet? No. We silver, eye, tome, and hope to chain into some other draw. I think definitely having the Hope Merchant's Hood as like a failsafe is a good choice. It also brings the cost of the deck down way down, right? Because the eye is so expensive, but you don't need eye, you can run any blue. Otherwise, Tunic. Like, we could probably make a really budget-friendly, decent odds. Ah, you got Final Act off the Art of War, that's bad. I think you'd probably just go for a little one. And you got cash in. You got the perfect draw off of Art of War. Because does down but not out trigger? Yeah, it would have still triggered a little. Find the minnowism. If you don't one-shot me though, I'm coming with vengeance. I need to block, right? Oh, that is not what I want. Do that, and then I want to cycle. Don't want to look for more block. Get rid of that. Kind of need to get rid of the eye then. We'll find them again. I need to play defensively if we're gonna try and get final act off. I like to hold on to at least 3 cards. Ah, I shouldn't have given you the gold. The gold was dumb. And so was that. No, I botched it so hard there. I made final act 2 cards worse. Most likely. Please just final act. That's the end. Nope. Minnowism, 3. So it's a +4. It's doing 14. I'd have to sink 1 more card. No, it's doing 15. I don't have a 3 block. I do have a 3 block. It's not the 3 block I want to use though. Alright, I got 1 chance. I need to find my draw. There's Encore, so that's horrible. Where is my draw? Should have maybe opted there. Nah, bust. You can get 1 final act back, but it's not going to be big enough. And I got rid of Minnowism too, I just remembered. Burn the Mage Master Boots just so we can increase the final act damage. Right, so maybe we should put Minnowism back. Sensor. Shouldn't have burnt that. Hope Urchin's Hood on his turn. That was definitely the misplay. What can we take out for Minnowism though? I definitely like pick a card, just come in clutch a lot of times. Maybe Minnowism is our sideboard option. Nah. Always take the attacks first. I should have opted. It wouldn't have mattered. You're not gonna wager? You don't wanna give me gold? I can't. I've only got 2 cards to block with. I can take out 2 amulets, but I like the amulets being the sideboard. I can take out the time snap potion. They're really only good if I draw into it at the start. You know what? I only need 1 remembrance and 1 time snap potion. I think that's the better way. I think if I do a full rematch, it will update the deck. If you're up for 1 more. For another. Actually, I should probably use Discord. What other deck text could we add in? Talisman of Balance, actually. I don't like that it's destroyed. Alright, fish getting water. In that case, I'm gonna get a drink too. Look at that, the timing. And we are definitely going first this time. So in that case, we don't have to swap anything out. Deck didn't update, but it's fine. It's just adding minimalism in. You really just whoever can find. Well, actually no. It's half whoever can find the combo first, but then with fishes, it's like turn 3 or 4. After which he's pushed enough damage to KO us. Talisman. Wonder if you run CNC or anything. That'd probably be strong. Okay, so you're gonna draw, basically. That's what this is telling me. Question is, will you get everything you need in this first turn? Otherwise, I love the +2 cards with cash in. Go with this round on me. I also need to really badly. Oh, you did the smart thing and you pitched them. Because the -2 wouldn't have saved you. I think having 6 cards in your hand would have been way too powerful. Yeah, so now he's just poking me. Into another belittle. Into another belittle. But it's fine, because we have everything we need to go for it straight away. So you probably... does minimalism work with the swing? No. Yeah, I was going to say you're probably just swinging. I think Arden was the right first play. That's not what I wanted to do. Not an instant. I want to banish triple away. Into double cash in. Fantastic. It's actually fantastic. So we can go positive in cards. Well, neutral. Looks like. Is it positive? Is that the resource floating? I guess not. I needed no resource. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. That one I thought. Bottom, bottom. Give me more draw. No. It's fine. We have the hood up. But we also luck into cash out. Alright, this could be a big fun night. Surprised you haven't popped your balance yet. We're not getting the draws. Give me normal tome. Better tome. Give me the other on-4. Give me nothing to utilize with this giant stack. That's the way. Every time. Feel bad moment. Yeah, and I don't have minimalism. Now you'll rock it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So we've been doing 19. Fortunately, you just didn't win the odds. And Fish's return is going to be massive. Slightly off. When we can remembrance back some of the draw, if we can survive. I mean, Fish could have had as bad luck with us and not drawn into it. I mean, this does shuffle the deck, so it'd be nice. And it seems like fish has... Oh, what did I do? I think I clicked back. I don't know if this is gonna... That was weird. I think we're fine. Hopefully we're fine. And I just disconnected for a second. Yeah. If you're gonna wager, I'm gonna block. But that's kind of also baiting me for the next turn. And I know you run Razor Reflex. Give me my gold. My gold. Baited me. That's the worst hit to take. Or at least we could have spaced out the damage. Now how do we survive a turn? We ducked is the correct answer. I mean, we drew trash anyway. I don't even have a 3 block. Nothing I can do. We had a massive draw. Got through like half our deck. We still had another Art of War. We still had the tomes. And Final Act and Encore. So what was that? 2 cards. So 1 Art of War, 2 tomes. That's 3. 2 Final Acts, that's 5. 2 Encores, that's 7. 7 in 20 something cards. And drawing 4. What can you do? The gimmick deck. Well, we get the combo now and then that's better, but it feels bad to have that giant draw chain and it result in nothing. Makes me really want to put back this round on me actually. Because it is draw, after all. With a gold, neutral draw. With something it's minus, but then you float resources. It does give your opponent more to block with, which is kind of bad. What we need is like and it doesn't make sense because it's barred, but I can't put a card in the graveyard. Like Premature Burial from Yu-Gi-Oh! But I don't know how you'd spin that to make it work with barred. Yeah, and then nothing. In fact, I didn't even draw into them in the end. I had that 1 Final Act, which I had to block with. That was it. Did I even have Final Act? Was that this game? I think that was this game. No, I didn't draw into Final Acts, did I? Yeah, still in my deck. 2 Final Acts, a tome. Cash in, we put back ourselves, an Art of War. And then the 2 Encores, so just bad odds, unfortunately. But when you get it off, it feels good. I've got time for one more if you do fish. while you're responding, I'm just gonna go put something in the oven. Still there? Yes, good. I roll the dice roll. I don't have to feel bad about it, right? Got one win. Well, gonna be 2 wins today. Not much setup we can do here, unfortunately. But you set up the time snap. And Arsenal will lead the charge. And we could maybe go for 3 final acts now. We can burn the remembrance. Don't do anything for us. This is like another turn of setup, unfortunately. Pick a card and probably either attack with Nasty Surprise or the Ripple. If you try to generate tokens, I guess pop the Ripple and then attack with Nasty. And hopefully we draw something next turn and we can go for it. You're just swinging, so that tells me you've got nothing either. Block with Nasty. Finally, we both have baddish draws. Razor Reflex is annoying. He's still pushing decent damage. Pick a card. Show me something good. You have your eye, but other than that, you're just hitting. Unless what you've stashed is draw. Ah! Well. If I picked them, it would have been good. Said it was bad. We can push a little damage too ourselves, right? Maybe take out like 2 amulets and put 2 more attacks in. Even just like, what blue attacks can we put in? Humble, maybe? Humble's good in some matchups. It makes me curious what you're finding in your arsenal there. Still no draw. So I guess we are a little into performance bonus, I guess. You're not wagering. You are wagering. If you're wagering, then I fully block. You don't have resources for another razor reflex. Right, 2, 4. Yeah, I have to fully block. I think the gold is just too good. It's better than pushing more damage. Both just biding our time. That's something of a start. It's not great, but we do have the gold as well to float into it. So we gold, Art of War. No, that still makes it only a neutral draw. Trying to think how we can go positive. And you do 16 in a turn. That'll be interesting to figure out. Don't think you can. I mean, you took red, so that is worrisome. You know what they should make? An inverse tunic. Right, so you can either destroy it for 1 resource, or every turn it gets a charge, and you can use that charge to block. I think that would actually be cool. So you can get up to a 3 block, and you consume the charges to block. And might get too much use, actually. I wonder if that would actually take over from Tunic then. Yeah, you're just doing a big performance bonus. That wasn't from the arsenal, so it doesn't have go again. So I need my cards. We gotta let it go. And you get yourself some gold. Alright, so let's see how lucky we get. Definitely want the cash in. That go to the bottom though. We can cash in. There's Encore, so that's half of it. Tunic. Art of War. Again, draw 2. So we need cash out. Which we get. So cash out. Here are the tunic. Here are the gloves. Here are Talishar. Do I get rid of the time snap potion? Because I do have lead the charge still. I can get rid of the boots because I have lead the charge. We keep the time snap potion. Now we start sifting. Show me final act. Just show me final act. Come on, just show me final act. It's gonna do me again. If only I could run more copies of final act. Show me final act. Thank you. I don't appreciate the tone with it, but yeah, I really don't appreciate the tone with it because that screws us. Now we don't have the resources to play it. So I have to tone. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, there's nothing I could do. At least it's a decent-ish size. Keeping your hand so you've got the combo, that means. We'll give you another gold for your combo. Are you trying to undo the balance of justice? Or are you trying to tell me not to wager? Oh no, you want to rocket. We're still going to give you the gold. Wondered, does this tell you the order they're in? No, I'd like to know that too. Nice. Apparently. I think whenever the game undoes is when I get these weird lag spikes. Because the other game happened in, right? I undid something. At least I think I did. Come on. There we go. What's processing the giant chain? Okay, we're at 17 cards. We needed either another encore, which we pitched one. So we had one encore, one final act left. Either of that, and we could have won. Not that we draw into them now, anyway. They're too far away. Question is, did fish draw into his? I only have 5 block. We have to let the belittle through. And hope this is just another attack instead of final act. Nope, it's final act for 9. The best we can do is 5. Yeah, we should probably take out 2 amulets and put in some more attacks. Like this, we can pressure a bit more. Anyway, good game nonetheless. We got the combo once today. It's better than anything. It's combo-y Riptide though, wasn't it? Still. Anyway, that's me done for now. Hope you enjoyed.